Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager Season 2. We are one day away from race number 1 out of 11 because we of course added a track last season. So that's going to make our season a bit more expensive financially because we pay our racers each race, sadly. Now, something interesting did happen here. And I want to point that out, you know, I feel it wouldn't be fair otherwise. The next car medium investment actually went down to 636,000 per race, which is weird. The driver pay also went down. Engelhard had a contract for 511k, he's now down to 464k. Gomez is down to 207k. I think this is down to the fact that we have more races now. I think that's why it is. I don't know for sure. This is kind of weird to me. I'm gonna be honest about that. Our race mechanics took a pay dip. Our designer took a pay dip, you know. The upkeep for our headquarters also went down a little bit, you know. The factory used to cost 170k per race. Now it costs 154k per race. You know, the more I think about it, the more I'm convinced it's because of that extra race, you know. The budgeting for our cars changed. Pretty much everything has changed except the fact that our sponsors are going to give us more money. Which is kind of nice, you know. Speaking of sponsors, we're at 85% team marketability because we decided to shit on some other team during the pre-season. So that's neat. We're going to be able to get level 4 sponsors hopefully this season if we do rather well. Now, here's the point where I do have to confess something about the Black Sea. I have played it already. Once. That's because when I was done recording like the first season, I had only uploaded like up to episode 4 and I had basically until 11 recorded. And I'm like, you know, I want to see how this car does. And I got first and second place. So we'll be trying to replicate that, but first we'll go to our car because we need to design a part. We have wasted 10 days. We could have been designing a part. I was a fool. I was a big fool. Let's look at Munich. Acceleration and medium speed corners will be critical. Right, so let's look at our gearbox over here. The first parts we can select a risk level and a risk level. Oh, that's terrible. And then we look at good. We've got reliability with extra red zone. We've got acceleration during qualifying and regular acceleration. This is the only one we can get that is not illegal. Good Lord, these choices are terrible. So we're not going to be developing our gearbox too much. Well, we are, but we're not going to get many legal ones out of it, so that's going to suck. Let's look at the suspension. Oh look! The only thing that gives us performance is a risk part. You know, at least this one has like plus 25. That one has plus 40, so we're going to be working on our suspension a lot this series. Or rather this season. Good lord, let's take a look at the brakes, just Oh look, a risk part! Oh god, I hate this. Engine, risk, no risk, risk, oh my god, there's going to be so many risk parts in here. We are not going to develop very much. But you know, our engine is pretty good. We are currently ranked 7th. And it's more like in the middle here roughly, so we're kind of around 5th, you know. Plus minus a couple of points would get us up to 5 probably, so we don't have to focus on our engine too much right now. In fact, you actually are rated 8th, but you are like the worst, so let's have a look at our suspension and we'll probably get ourselves, I don't know, reliability so that we can use it. Like, most of these parts are gonna suck. I'm gonna be honest. They're gonna suck. But at least reliability will help us get better suspension that we can use right away. God damn, I hate these choices. They're terrible! You know, it's not like last season where we had a lot of good choices. It's all crap. But anyway. Let's go and try and put that aside now. We're still trying to scout at crap on the parts, so that's fine. Could we look at improvement real quick? Suspension is probably going to be fine. If you can, like those engines, probably going to be fine as well. If you could, I'd like you to focus on some of Falco's parts here, like the gearbox. Just focus on that gearbox. Get it like 6% extra reliability if you can. That would be great. I know it's only you're gonna have like 1 day, but the more you can do on that part, the better it will be. Because the gearbox and the brakes are the most likely to break down. I've got a plan for Gomez, but Falco is gonna be in trouble here. We're gonna have to pit him for that gearbox. Like, I don't want to switch him over to the other gearbox that Andre has because of the sharp decrease in performance. Alright, that obviously didn't do much, I know. I mean, we got it up to a 51%. I think we performed miracles given what we had on hand here. You know, could have been worse. Right, I'm gonna be aiming high here. We can do this. I think we can do this. We're gonna have to be very smart about it, but I think we can do it. Everyone's gonna have reliability issues, including us. Except for Andre Gomez. We will talk about that soon. Pretty soon. We're going up on a 30-lap circuit over here. I hope it's gonna be dry. I'm gonna be betting my strategy on the fact that it will remain dry. Well, I've got plans. Oh, you just trust me, I have plans. Again, we've got these very weird little structures over there. Very, interesting. And there we are. It's currently sunny, so that is good. We have a 30-lap circuit. We're obviously going to pick our better drivers. 30 laps. I think I'm gonna try on the softs. You've got estimated 12 to 14 laps of performance. That would do enough for us. Let's look at your setups over here. Let's give you like, I don't know, 16 wing. Handling, what should we do with handling? I don't know, just throw it at like 81%, something like that. And since you are sort of corner focused, we'll try to give you a bit more of this. Sure. You're on those, that's good. How about you, Falco? Let's get you slightly in the downforce limit over there. Anything else? No, we'll like remove your speed a little bit, and we'll, to keep you in line with the other car, we'll give you a bit more suspension stiffness. I think that would be good. And we'll go on softs as well. Yeah, I'm gonna take this practice session, thank you very much. Hopefully we won't have to spend too long on figuring out the cars. That would be nice. Hopefully the game won't crash. I still have had some issues with that, although I did recently update my drivers and that seemed to help things. I'm still gonna, like, probably just do a quick save after the practice session here, just to be sure. But, yeah, hopefully those will be a thing of the past now. I've tried to make it so that you don't notice those very much in the editing. You know, in the actual episode. I think I've done a pretty good job of that thus far. Right, let's bring you guys in now. I don't really care about your flying lap. I do like the fact at which we're gathering knowledge, though. That's really nice. Our superb feedback skill is doing a lovely job with that. You know, 2 laps and we've already gotten level 1 knowledge. Right, you've got excellent, good, and great. I've got 88%, and that's not bad, although we could be doing a hell of a lot better. That's not good, is it? Let's see, what if we reduce you to a 1.2? Would that help matters? I think... I don't know, it might. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll try that. As for you, Gomez, tell me about yourself. You've got downforce, great. Handling's good. Speed balance is great. Let's try and increase the tire camber a little bit. And we'll maybe push the suspension back a little. I don't know. I'm still not really that familiar with what you should and shouldn't do, so... yeah. Right, you're gonna come in immediately. You're gonna come in immediately. that will all be good. And then we'll see how things go. Hopefully this will improve the car a little bit. Oh well. Right, Engelhardt. You are back. You have got better things to report now. That's good. Handling did go up from that. The speed also did. So let's try that. You know, it's gonna get us in the better direction, I guess. We'll keep on the softs for now. You have got some reports as well. That's good. We found your handling sweet spot. That's good. Your speed's going to be back there a little bit. What if we increase your downforce a little bit by like 0.2? I know, I'm just trying to tweak it to like 98% or something like that. And then we'll do a flying lap. We don't really have to do a flying lap. It's more to give you a general idea. I don't really care that much about the general idea. I just want to get the knowledge and the car tuned as best I can, and just get out. We're gonna try for a 2-pit strategy here. I think we can pull it off, even with the mechanical issues we'll be bumping in with Falco here. All right, that's looking better, Falco. Tell me. 96. Okay, that's something I can work with. What do you reckon? Should we decrease the tire pressure a little bit and then increase the... No, that would do precisely nothing. So if we were to improve the... I don't know, if we were to push the gears back a little bit and take the gears back and then take a bit of the handling back? Well, we can try this. It's going to take a long time to try and tune it, but I do want to get that acceleration a little bit better. As for you, did that help anything, or did it push it back? So the downforce is in a better direction. The speed is as well. Let's try and push you a little bit further then. And we'll... try to push the acceleration a bit further, perhaps. There we go. Let's see if that works. Again, just trying to get it as high as we can. We're going to get the knowledge anyway. And we might as well try and squeeze those couple extra milliseconds out of our car. I don't know. I like the tuning mechanic. Even when you write things down, it's going to be a little bit different. I don't write things down, though. Nah. I just take my best guess, and I usually figure out how to make it work anyway, so, you know. And it keeps you busy, you know, it keeps you toying a little bit. I don't know, I like it, but I can see why other people would not, you know. So, we did find a better spot for the speed balance there, so I'm guessing that you want it a little bit more. And then we'll push the handling back a little bit, because the handling sweet spot used to be, like... Yeah, you would probably enjoy that a bit more. You would probably enjoy that a bit more. I'm thinking that the sweet spot might have actually been a bit too far. But we'll keep it going, why not? You know, we'll see. As for you, Andre, we've got 2 of your 3 sweet spots now. I'm going to push you back slightly on the downforce here. And we'll increase your tire pressure a little bit to try and keep the other things in their sweet spot. And just keep them going out, you know. We don't need a flying lap, we just need knowledge here. I'm gonna actually tell you to push the engine. Hard. Just get back quickly. I need my feedback. I want to get at least like 98 or 99% preferably. Because I've heard it said that, like, the difference between a 0 and 100% car is like 1 second per lap. That's gonna cost us like 30 seconds if we have a terrible car. Which, thankfully, we don't seem to have. You know, we've got great knowledge now. And there we go, there's the 99% I was looking for. Go forth, buddy. Try to get yourself a flying lap. As for you, I'm pretty sure that's worse. No, it's better, but worse. You'd prefer the handling to be slightly up above. You'd prefer that to be slightly below, so... yeah, your handling sweet spot's definitely up there. You're gonna get some more tire pressure. Enjoy that, buddy. That should do for you. Alright, come on, Falco. Push the tires and light some fires. You are not gonna get that flying lap, are you? That's fine. It's fine, as long as you win the race for me. I'd prefer to have Falco win the race, just because I have a feeling Falco's gonna do better in the entire season. But in my little off-camera run, I did have Gomez being the one that, like, came in first, so... and we'll talk about why in a minute. Ooh, look at that, triple excellence. I like those. Triple excellence make me happy. It means that our car will be doing as promised. Pretty darn well. That's what it's all about. No practice times, that's alright. Yeah. Do a quick save just in case the game does decide to crash, and I don't want it to crash now that we've got the car so well configured and everything. So, with our goal of landing first, no pressure or anything like that, you know. Just gonna try and do our best and take race trim, get ourselves some nurse as well. Car condition will drop slightly slower, although I think I'm actually... I don't know. Should we go for the soft tires? No, we're gonna go for race trim. It shouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things. And I'm gonna take Risk Taker on Falco, just so he has those faster pit stops. As you know, I'm planning that he's gonna have some mechanical breakdowns, which wouldn't be very nice. We're gonna keep Gomez on... yeah, let's keep you on 12 laps of fuel initially. As for Falco, I will put you on 10. And I'll push you a bit more. Actually, no, we're going to keep you on 11. We'll still push you a bit more, don't get me wrong. I'm planning to have you pedal like 10, 20, 30. You know, that sort of thing. And we will start off aggressive, of course. That is the way to get ahead. Where do we start? Pretty far down. 12 and 17. Oh boy. Oh joy. That'll be terrible. And we do get a decent... not really. It's pretty crap, to be honest. Right, let's at least take down the engine mode then, because we're kind of stuck in a big pack right now. Falco just doing a massive overtake there. That's good. We can keep pushing these tires a bit more, because of course we have durable tires, whereas most of these people do not. And I'm okay with that. Do keep trying to push it. There we go. We're going to tell Gomez to back off a bit further. There we go. We do... we get some opportunities. Not too many to take advantage of, though, sadly. But we try. We try. It doesn't really matter. But we don't play for the short game here. We play for the long game. Oh, look at that, though. Falco up in 8th for a second there, losing to 10th. Oh, man. Things were looking so well, and then they were going so poorly. It was a trap. Your tires are looking like hell. I'm going to tell you to back off slightly. Because, again, we're not looking for, like, immediate gains here. We're looking for a long-time performance. Although, that said, 9th is pretty good thus far. Like, we started in 12th. Being able to cling to this is pretty good. Well, I'm going to tell you to stop pushing the tires now. A lot of people are having a lot more drain on their tires than we are. So if you can conserve a little bit now. You know, we still need to last for a while. I'm going to tell you to start laying off the engine a little bit now. That'll be good. Oh, we do get overtaken there by Hong Liao. The Wonder Kid with potential that I had my eye on. I'm not, you know, mad or anything. Gomez is in dead last, but that is fine. Gomez is completely okay with this. He can play the long game just as well as anyone else can. And darn it, play the long game is what we shall do. We overtake Liao on a beautiful corner there with Falco. Fantastic. We overtake Melo as well. We duke it out with him further. Currently hanging on to our 8th position. That's going to hamper all the people behind us because we're going to stop them and basically form a big pack there. There's not a lot of difference between number 8 and number 17 if you look at it on the map. Falco is going to try to hold on now. A lot of people in front are running on the super softs, which is maybe not the worst idea in the world, but at the same time, it's going to mean that you're probably going to have to pit like 3 times depending on how well you do with the pit stops. And I'm not sure if that's worth it, frankly. Number 4 currently going for a pit, so he will not be number 4 anymore. We are currently now in 6th position over here. Some people have already gone for a pit. You know, there's some people up there with us that have not pitted yet. Number 5 is planning one right now because his tires are very worn. I imagine number 1 and number 2 are going in right now, and they are, as you can see on the little map there. Number 1 had a very quick pit though, look at that. They're still ahead of us actually. But we do manage to overtake for number 4 slot here, that is very nice. I'm pretty sure the Super Softs have a drop off at 15%. I'm going to tell you to conserve a little bit, just so we can save a little bit more. I don't want to pit quite yet, but we do get into 3rd now. So that's really good. We've only got an 8-second gap with number 1 right now. You are complaining about the gearbox. God damn it, really? That's already broken? Well, I mean, it's not quite broken, don't get me wrong, but... hell. Right, I'm going to tell you to pit. Just do it. And you're going to grab 10 laps of fuel. I'll fix your gearbox. It's a bit early, but otherwise we're going to have to do a middle pit. Yeah, I think that's going to be worth it. It's going to take him a long time, but hopefully that will be all the mechanical issues he will have. And otherwise we'll try to fix something on pit stop at lap 20, you know. Gomez is going to have to pit after this. We do have a grate on there, so that does take like half a second off or something like that. We're back down to number 15 with him, which is pretty bad. Now we're starting to encounter issues with the tires on Gomez, so... we're going to try and grab like 10 laps of fuel there, that'll be good. I forgot to take the... oh god, I forgot to take the faster pit stop with Falco. I am an idiot. I take the perk and then I forget. I should have gone for the performance at that point. Oh well. Do fill you up, and you're off. Well done, Gomez. We'll shift to Falco here as he just overtakes. So to start driving normally. We're up to 12th now, so that's not the worst place in the world to be. We can probably afford to push the engines a little bit faster, I think, but I don't want to risk it right now. We're still waiting for all the mechanical issues to kick in. Currently, nobody is at, like... I think Dreyfus and Rogers had a collision, judging by the times they've taken in the pit stops, but... oh, please don't have engine trouble. For the love of God, do not get engine trouble. I'm gonna be so annoyed if that happens. Liao is already going for a second pit. They are pushing those tires hard. Very hard. We do manage to overtake one further position there. That's good. It's not looking that great. Falco here currently dueling with Willis, actually. We are halfway through the race and we are driving at 11th currently. But still, we have better, like, we can do better than that. Number 10 is going to be in there for a while. He's now number 14, 15. Yeah, he's fixing all them parts. Look at that. He's still in there. He is still in there. We've driven like half a lap. He is not going to go anywhere anymore. He's just so far behind. Kranz, please tell me you're trying to fix some parts as well. It looks like it, yeah. Look at us. We're currently now in 9th. Oh, for God's sake, your engine... no, Falco, no, that's the that's a very expensive part to try and fix. God damn it. I'm gonna have to try to make that part last until we can, like, do a decent pit stop. Because otherwise, we're gonna just screw our times massively. You can see that Gomez over here is holding on just Perfectly fine. Like, no care in the world. I'm going to push the tires. Falco. You're going to be going in for an early pit, which means you're going to have to grab a little bit more fuel. How are you looking, Gomez? Looking decent. Arbeloa is going to be the man to watch out for, though. He's currently in first. Yeah, Sabato over here has got some mechanical issues. Those are probably going to hurt them hard. We've got Engelhardt. Falco's currently in sixth. The engine's holding out for now. If we can make it last until, like, lap 20, just make it last. That's all I need. Gomez down to 10th. That's not very good. A lot of people are switching to the softs. No, rather to the super softs. Oh, for God's sake, that engine just took a nosedive right there. Damn it, Falco. The engine's not yet smoking, though. We're still okay. Number 5 is planning for a pit stop right now. I need to keep pushing this. We push for one more lap. I think we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to now. Yeah, screw that. We're gonna go for that. Fix the engine. It's gonna take 18 seconds, for God's sake. Do a fast pit stop, please. And don't break down. That's the most important thing. Do not go further down, please. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck massively. Push that. Save your tires. We do make it into the pit lane. We didn't die. That's good. Gomez. You're going to be finishing lap 21, so... grab you like 8 laps of fuel? Yeah, that should be fine. You're still good. Go for balanced. Please tell me the engine's doing alright. Yes, okay, good. We got out. Decent, but not great. In 9th now with Falco. Gomez is driving in 4th, although we do have to pit now, so that will be a bit skewed, I'm afraid. Arbeloa is pushing those tires like a beast. He's got mechanical issues, though, so he will have to go for a long pit stop at some point. Let's hope that Gerard is currently trying to fix his parts. There we go. We're out of the pit lane with Gomez. Gomez is pushing 6th right now. 7th. But that's okay. We've got 8 laps remaining. Really? We've got 8 laps remaining? That... I'm going to try to conserve slightly. Brake seems spongy. No, you're fine. You're fine. Live in denial, buddy. Live in denial. It is all good. I'm going to tell you to just go back to normal now. 7th. We can make this happen. We can make it happen. Look at all the people going in for a pit right now. One person, but still. That's one more than before. Krantz and Cavalcanti. Basically, all of them are going to have to make one more pit stop. We've got Sabato right behind us, though. That's going to be a problem. Sabato's kind of a jerk. Kind of a jerk. He's going to try to pass us. Does he have the opportunities to try and overtake Gomez? If he does, we might be in trouble here. Currently up to 4th with Gomez. Right. Number 3 has mechanical issues. He will have to go and pit at some point to try and fix those. Or risk breaking out, you know. Number 2 is currently going for a pit stop. Might be trying to repair some parts. If he does, no, he does not. Okay. Well, 3rd is still trying to push. Oh, yeah, there we go. Number 2 just came out of the pit stop and immediately retired because of mechanical issues. Cavalcanti also decided to drop out. This is getting tense. We're still in 3rd. Melo is trying to make things happen. There goes number 9. Falco right behind us over there. Good stuff. We've got 5 laps remaining now. We've got excess fuel on both of our drivers. That is a good thing. That means we are not going to be in any trouble whatsoever. We're 24 seconds behind Arbeloa. Arbeloa did do a pit stop. Still has mechanical issues. Still has a risk of dropping out. After which Melo is going to be the person to beat. Melo currently in 2nd. Is not planning a pit stop yet. How about 1st? Are you planning a pit stop now? You are not. Andre Gomez dropping down to 4th. That means Sabato did overtake us, but we overtake him back. Yeah. In comes Falco. Falco wants a piece of that, you know. We need this to happen. It's that simple. We've got a couple laps left. We still have an opportunity here. We still have an opportunity. 3 laps remaining, so that means... Ooh. Arbeloa has a mechanical issue. Yeah. You're gonna have to go pit, buddy. Melo also has to go in pit. Melo has retired. Arbeloa is on fire. Has to go for a pit. This is it. This is it. We are now in 2nd and 4th. We're gonna have to push this. There you go, buddy. Go on home. We are now in a position to overtake Sabato for number 3. Arbeloa is going for that pit stop right now. We've got 2 laps left. Gomez is in first. We are on target for the sponsor objective. Come on, Falco. I need you to get past him if you can. I'm going to have to tell you to stop pushing your tires, though. Otherwise, you're going to be running out of those tires. Sabato does go for the overtake. He is denied. Ooh. No, no, Gomez, get back at him. Get back at him. God damn it, Gomez. Overtake. Gun it. Just gun it. Get him. Come on. This cannot happen. We cannot let this happen. Come on. Get him back. Get him back. We are able to overtake. Come on. Come on. Yes. Now you have the opportunity. Come on, Gomez. Go. Do not waste this. You've got to do this for us. Come on. Yes! Look at that! That last second pass! We get first and second! Oh! In your face, Sabato! Yeah! That was clutch! In the final bend, we managed to overtake him not once, but twice! Sabato, you have gotten served, sir. And then we've got some slow-ass people finally about to come in. There we go. Boom! First and second. What a magical race. We have just got ourselves 1.2 million. We'd have made a profit if it wasn't for me signing them, you know. If we win first, we get a bonus thing. I ain't even mad, though. We got a double victory there. Oh yeah. Change plus 16 plus 10. We're rated number 1 and 2, so that's going to make the next race significantly more difficult. Oh yeah. Haha. Falco only 704 hundredths of a second behind. Not too bad at all, sir. Not too bad at all. And yes, I did wait for that trophy to rotate around. Oh, I could have done that, but that's not flashy enough, you know. Although that is a beautiful screenshot right there. Boom! We are ahead of the leaderboard right now. Numero uno. Derpdigital, I have painted my bedroom the same colors of your car. Other halves not happy. Lol. I approve of you. Oh, you need a better driver than Andre Gomez. Screw you, Amy McLean. He just won. Gomez was definitely pushed to his limits during the race in Black Sea, pulling off a number of daring overtaking maneuvers. The Derpdigital racing driver eventually came out on top, with Engelhardt finishing second and Sabato rounding out the podium. Winning Derpdigital Racing boss Derpdigital collected the team's trophy and looked delighted as he downed the champagne of victory. Yeah. Victory champagne. Best kind of champagne. We got really lucky there, I'm going to be honest. We are not going to be able to replicate that particular feat. Morale is at 100%. Those stats, like slightly improving. You know, you're about to get a level of fitness, Engelhardt. That's good. German. He's got a raging stiffy right now. He's like, you came what? Yeah, we came first, buddy. How do you like them apples? Pretty good, right? This kind of money making is exactly what I want to see. Why are we not paying everyone the bonus? Oh, we're paying Gomez for his coming first bonus. We didn't pay Engelhardt. What about... Are we not paying the designers for their bonus? In that case, you know, we made money on a race. Bloody hell. I'm okay with that. Hell yeah. Good show, lads. Car condition update. Ooh, look at that. Dropped 33% on average. That is really fat. That is really little, actually. Do you have time to answer a few questions? Sure thing, I do. A podium for your team is a great result. Andre Gomez raced supremely. How do you feel? I could proclaim myself as a genius. I feel great, but it's all down to my driver. I mean, his morale is already at 100. I'm gonna say it feels good. We need to build on this success. It does not give us any bonus whatsoever. That's fine. Falco's got a trait. Oh. Thanks for the support this weekend, Derp. It was a great race. Plus morale. We already have morale. It's fine. And Gomez should be having... Wait, you're gonna get a trait for that? You finished first. You're supposed to get the trait that's like, oh yeah, race winner. Oh, look at their form. 9.3, 9.4. Dude, you guys are doing great. I love it. And yeah, you're gonna get a level of fitness in between races. Look at that. Well done, Falco. You're getting better. Still not sure why Gomez didn't get the race winner thing, but okay. I want to quickly check the finances right now. Yeah, we paid Andre Gomez's bonus. But we didn't pay the race mechanics their bonus, which is weird. Because I promised you a 48k bonus. You are, like, Gomez's designer, which is really weird. Because I didn't pay you the 50k you were owed. I didn't pay you the 42k, and I didn't pay you the 48k either. I'm okay with this, you know? More money for the treasury. Like, we made money. We went positive. We went flipping positive. We got $1 million, €1 million. 1.2 million, in fact. We're finishing first. Yeah, I like this. This is good. More of that, please. Right, car repair finished. Good stuff. In fact, let's get back to improving parts. We're gonna primarily work on Falco's parts here. Because Falco had the reliability issues. No such things for our other driver, Gomez. Because he's got that lovely perk. And we're going to get ourselves a new suspension soon. That's good. And we got a new sponsor offer. That's right, we had a slot running out. So, we can choose for Ambrosia over here. Get a very quick thing. Finish 6th or above, which I think we can make for the next run. You know, that would be very good. Get a 700k bonus. Or, if we're thinking a bit more long term, we might want to go for Acus. We only get 650k per race. But we do get it for 4 more races, you know, instead of 3. And we get 750k up front. I'm not going to bet on Squilado. That's going to be a little bit too much. I think we want to go for Acus here. Get a bit of money up front. And get a goal that we can actually maybe reach. Like, I'm never going to reach first again. That's the one podium finish we'll have. Or rather, that's the one time we'll win. But I am going to gamble that we can get on above 6th a bit more. Alright, screw that suspension. It's not bad. It's better than Gomez's suspension, so we'll give that to Gomez, but hey look, new part! What's important for Munich? Acceleration, low speed corners. Yeah, we're gonna kick out those brakes. We're gonna start working on your performance. You already have a 55% reliability, so you are gonna be fitting in fairly well here, which I approve of. If we go to fit parts over here, Gomez, you're gonna get a better suspension. It's got decent limits. You're gonna be slightly better, as it takes like the best parts as a base. You know, the 135 or the 136 here is the base parts. We add our designer skill, some small other things. You guys are starting to feel pretty good about this car. Okay, I'm just kidding. They're terrible still. The car's terrible still. Let's have a look at some people in the European Racing Series that we have not yet scouted. Just add them to the list. I want to know what my competition is looking like, you know. Looks like we got them all in the list. It's still quite a... Oh, you retired, didn't you? I'm pretty sure you retired, yeah. You're also a pretty terrible driver. My lord. I'm pretty sure Andre Gomez is better than you. That says a lot. Then again, Gomez was able to snatch first because of the mechanics, so, you know, I'll happily take it. Car's still looking bad. When will it not? I have no idea. It probably will forever, let's be honest. Oh, we did climb slightly with the suspension, though. So apparently, getting that tiny bit extra did help a little. And let's work on a gearbox. Reliability, I think. It's going to be done 8 days before the race. It's going to be a pretty meh part, but still. 148 out of 160. It's not bad. You know. Let's compare that to our other part. You know, we've got 148s. We're going to build it. Just because I don't want to take any risk on these parts, you know. And it's going to have high reliability, meaning we can use it before the next race. See, this is the best gearbox we have. It's a 136 out of 145. The next one will start at 148. And that's going to be like a 40-point improvement over our other gearbox, which is just crap. So that's nice. You know. Let's throw a bit more on... I don't want to say performance. But we'll try to balance it out like this. We'll kick out the gearbox that nobody cares about. Yeah, we'll kick out the gearbox that nobody cares about. We'll just work on these three parts, get the engines up slightly better, because engines are important. Now, we'll work on some other parts here. That's good, though. I am really happy with this. Oh, Falco's birthday! Hi. I hear he's pretty touchy about his birthday. Should we get him a nice present? Ha ha! Should we, squat? Come on, man. Stop being so ridiculous. We are not gonna... What will you want for like 100,000 anyway? I'm gonna buy you a helicopter or anything like that. Team marketability went up by 4% by that one race. So good. Like, if we can get team marketability maxed, that would be amazing. I don't think it's going to be quite enough to get us level 4 sponsor appeal. But it would be nice if one of our drivers were to pick up a temporary marketing trait. Wink, nudge, e-beg, I don't know. Please. It would be nice. Or, you know, like a permanent trait that's like, yeah, I am awesome. Buy my shirts. That'd be cool. Right, we got... Oh, first of the new month. That's fine. You're done scouting someone else. That's good. I don't really care. Let me see those part improvements. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, you're probably good enough now. Engines? I'm gonna want to improve your reliability a bit as well. Performance on the engines and stuff is still going up. That's good. We're gonna have to simulate that race now. That's all fine. And we'll have ourselves a new gearbox pretty soon. That might actually help us rise in the ranks just a little bit. If we take a look right now, we are ranked 9th. That's pretty bad. And there we go, there's our gearbox. Still rated 9th, but once we fit it, that will change. Enjoy the gearbox, Falco. Enjoy the gearbox, Gomez. Still feeling meh. You actually think you've got a better car now. That's interesting. Because I've given better parts to Engelhart in every single case. Like, he's got a better suspension. He's got a better gearbox. He's got the better engine. Although you've got better brakes, no one can deny that. Next for Munich is going to be acceleration. Yeah, we've got all those. Next from Milan, top speed and deceleration high speed corners. I think we can crank out an engine with 25 to max. I guess it's a 204 base engine with a 241 cap. It's going to be done 6 days after the race, and then we also have time to design another brake. Yeah, let's get ourselves an engine. It's going to be expensive, but we're trying to get some of those higher sponsor targets now, because our car is not terrible anymore, you know. We're getting to the midfield bracket now. That's cool. I like that. Let's improve the new gearbox we just got. I'm not sure what to throw out of the reliability queue, though, because we do need a bit more reliability. We really do. This is a difficult question. Like, we can toss out the 70% engine, I suppose. It's on 70%. It's probably not gonna break. Knock on wood. And I do need the reliability of that gearbox to be slightly higher than it currently is. I'll probably remove the suspension once it's at like 75%. Report on the upcoming race. We've got 29 laps. Average speed, a good suspension. Well, we did improve our suspension just now, so that's going to be nice. You know, please, like, think good of us when we go into this game. That would be nice. Boop, boop. Right, now we're going to refresh that window. It didn't do anything. Okay. We'll wait a couple of days further, and we'll remove the suspension so we can focus a bit more on the other parts. Like, the second race is going to have a lot less of these reliability issues. Oh, God. The race kind of snuck up on me there. I figured we'd have a bit more time. Right, you're out. Go. Stop bothering me. You know what? Stop bothering me on the race car as well. Falco's car is looking pretty good, at least. You know, that's something. We should be able to get in, like, 10% more reliability on that gearbox. Something like that, you know. I'm going to assign one more staffer to performance. Maybe try and squeeze out one little bit more point. It's probably going to go to the gearbox, which is not a bad thing. We do need more acceleration. We do need more stuff on the suspension as well. Again, you should not be thinking that you have the better car. Like, you have one thing that's a bit better, but I can prove to you, you've got the statistically inferior car here. Like, Falco's probably going to end up higher than you because of his suspension and his gearbox. But you think, oh, your brakes are so amazing. Actually, they're crap and their reliability is terrible. But still, you've got the reliability stat on your mechanic, so I don't have to care. It's lovely! You know? Although, just to be clear, I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna pump a little bit more reliability into it. I'm not that crazy yet, you know. It's the weakest part in this car, I believe. Or at least it was. There we go, another 10% will do. Now we should be in the right position. We're still going to use that skill on him, but yeah, looking better. Looking better. Looking a hell of a lot better. Mauricio Kurtz is actually a pretty good pickup, to be honest. Like, he's got a lot of potential still. I've got the staff center trying to help him out a little bit. It's still pretty worthless, I'm gonna be honest. Staff center's not really worth it, but hey. You're doing, your chemistry's about to go up, so you'll, you know, build more relationship with Falco, which is already maxed because you guys are doing so well in racing right now. Are you gonna level up at any point? You're going alright. Staff center isn't helping you too much. Drivers, Falco did get his point of fitness. He did. Good. Already up to 6% again. Braking will definitely go up, like, maybe after next race. Maybe before Milan, I'm not sure. Anything else? Smoothness, although it's going to take a long time. Will help is, like, tire wear and whatnot, so that's good. Andre Gomez, again, got robbed of his, like, podium title for whatever reason. Still slowly improving, technically, so... You should get a level of extra feedback, which will make you slightly better. Cornering? Anyway, I'll be going off now, because we've got another race to do. Thank you all for watching another episode. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. It really does help the channel so much, you have no idea. And I really appreciate it, you know? It helps me keep doing this. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will catch you all next time. But until then, have a good one, folks.